Well, all right, Todd. What is? You can tell I'm a little hungry. It's on the brain.
Good morning, everyone. Well, again, let's just take a look at the basic numbers. Mike, if you want to go give me a tap there, we got closed inventory sitting at 68 days on market, months supply at 3.88. That's about right, just under 4%. Shows we're in a seller's market, but we're still just actually in a very highly competitive market. Absorption rate sitting at 25.69. Average list price 471,568. Average sale price is continuing to climb. It's now at 281,089 with a 97.46 list price to sell price retention. So in essence, the list prices, the sale prices are going up from the actual month over month comparisons. The original list prices are still clients are still negotiating about 2% off, and that doesn't include concessions. So obviously the market is still relatively hot for the properties that are in the right location, staged correctly, and ready to go. Taking a look at inventory, again, 20,310 right now, just down a little bit. Pending is at 5462 and closed units at 17,461. Looking at the days on market, we're averaging about 126 average days on market for the entire inventory. We only increased our inventory by 1,834 units this past week. Again, we really like to see that above 2,000. So it's really just showing that the buying season, while people and children are out of school, parents might like to relocate. Obviously, we're seeing that go down as a reflection of that. Days on market sitting at 68 for those properties that are priced correctly and are ready for sale, do have those saleability items checked off. Average inventory based on range, you can take a look down here. Again, this is for you in the event that you are going to go sit down with your client. You can see the different days on market based on the price ranges. Also, you can see the overall inventory based on inventory as a whole. So again, we're sitting at about 126 days as average inventory. But the big news is always on this second sheet. That first sheet's a great tile for posting on Facebook and whatnot for the average person. But when you're actually sitting with your client, this is really the form that you want to take a look at with them, because you can see the comparison week over week, which is, you'll have to see a longer period, but week over week, and then you see the next 2 months past to the right. So this is a great comparison from this perspective. Taking a look at new listings, you can see if you take 1834 and you multiply that times 4, you are not at 9,700 listings or at 9,900 listings as in the month of May. Taking a look at the active inventory. Oh, I guess I made a mistake there, Mike, if you wouldn't mind going back for me. As it applies to inventory, you're sitting at 20,310 right now active, and that doesn't include the under contract or contingent sales. Furthering across, bringing your eyes way across, you'll see that normally we're at 24,000, and the month prior to that 25,000. So you are definitely seeing inventory going away and not being replaced like we would anticipate. Under contract is at 5462, and really what you're looking at here, this is a daily average. So if you take a look and roll across, you're seeing 5,200 in June, you're seeing 6,000 in May. These are the average periodic daily numbers of pending units under contract accepting backup offers. Taking a look at closed inventory, you're sitting at 1746 so far for the month. Go ahead, tab again, Mike. Again, looking down at our statistics, you can see the comparison rolling your eyes across. Big thing here, I'd look at the very last item above the box there, which is average sale price. You're looking at 281,089 right now. Slide your eyes across. It's kind of been pretty consistent over the last few months from looking at it from that perspective. So normally when you go down below 4 months supply, you're going to have increase in prices. We're not seeing that in the market. Final sets of numbers down here is really looking at June. We did not have a webinar last week for talking about the statistics, so we missed the June numbers. Taking a look here, again, we were averaging 24,000 for the month of June. As far as inventory is concerned, averaged about 5,200 in pending. Take a look just to the right there. A year ago, we were at 7,600. 2 years ago, we were at 8,100. What's the deal? Taking a look at closed, we're sitting at 89.79 this past month, 8,800. So that was good. We actually did a little more production last month, and we actually did more production than we did the year prior. So again, we had a number of properties going into escrow. However, we didn't have a greater amount of closing. So that's important as far as taking a look at these statistics when you're looking at them. And then finally, just taking a look at the bottom, here's where we take a look at the average list price at 492, 645. That's actually that's down just a little bit. Median price at 308, again down a little bit. Average sale price at 282. That is again pretty consistent, and the median sale price at 230, which is up just a little bit. So in the marketplace, Mike, again, the market's still hot. If you go out there and get a listing, you can anticipate that property getting an offer on it and closing within about 90 to 60, 65 to 90 days.
All right, I appreciate it. Always interesting. And as always, you can find these slides on the dashboard, especially the first slide. Those are the ones that you want to post on Facebook and use for marketing that are explanatory with, you can understand them without having to explain to them. I probably wouldn't send all the spreadsheets unless I had the ability to sit down with someone and explain
Certainly not on Facebook.
what those are. Yeah, so I appreciate it, Todd.